maybe it's corny and art farty. I don't know. Like, like when there was, there was the woodpecker going, and then there was someone doing construction hammering, and those together, it was, it was kind of like, okay, that's the suburban music.
Over the weekend, amid the usual dopey cacophony that is Twitter, I came across one sane oasis of a tweet by this guy, Thomas Pluck, a man with a plan on the first day of spring. Pluck, a Nutley native and author of adventure and noir novels, wrote, "Tomorrow I'm going to be reading Leaves of Grass, a few pages at a time, at the spring where Walt Whitman went for solitude while writing it." I had one question for Pluck about this geeky Jersey field trip. Dude, can I come?
So it's funny you were an English major and never read it, 'cause I feel like
I probably read parts of it.
And so there we were today at Crystal Springs Whitman Walk in Camden County, walking in the footsteps of Whitman and reading his words as spring sprung all around.
Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large, I contain multitudes. And that's, I think something that everybody, that's why they teach it, is we have to realize, how complex we all are.
If there's ever a chance that we could use a dose of the poetry that inspires skinny dipping and frolicking in nature and clearing your head and feeling connected with the ants and the trees, it's right now. And there's no better place to do it than Crystal Spring Whitman Walk in Laurel Springs, Camden County. It was here, in this small hollow fed by a bubbling spring, that Whitman would come to commune with nature and let inspiration flow over him.
And the words still really ring when you're here.
Today, it's a park with wooded trails and a boardwalk where the words he wrote are engraved underfoot.
This says, Autumn Side Bits, September 20th, when he wrote it. "Here I sit in solitude, absorbing, enjoying all." And I was like, well, let me sit here and I'll absorb, and I'll see what I can enjoy.
This place is a little less serene than it probably was in Whitman's day. It's ringed by busy suburban neighborhoods now. The sounds of the woodpeckers hammering away melds with someone using a chainsaw in their backyard.
But that's all part of it. That's like, absorbing, like what he would say. I mean, there's different types of solitude, and, you can find it in a place like this. It doesn't have to be, like in the middle of the Pine Barrens where, no cell phone signal or anything like that. I find those things beautiful too. But if you can't find it where you live, you're going to have a, kind of a miserable life. And this is a good place to find it, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to come back and read all this here.
I'm Brian Donohue. This is Positively New Jersey.
It is beautiful.